Hello, beloveds. Welcome to the Amanda Collins podcast. It's my honor to help you awaken to joy, be your greatest self, and live a life you love. I'm Amanda Collins. Each week, I'll share tips, practices, and rituals to help you feel the storehouse of joy inside. I'll answer your questions and talk with thought leaders from around the world about health, wealth, love, conscious living, and parenting. Are you ready to live your most fulfilled life? Welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. This is episode 54. Shine your light, beloved. Thank you, Nicolasa, for the beautiful review on iTunes. This podcast is something I look forward to every week. Every single episode has had valuable information and guidance for me. Amanda has a magical way of holding space, and it is such a pleasure to listen to her. The fascinating topics explored in each episode with worldwide experts are truly helpful to almost everyone. Thank you, Amanda, for this wonderful gift. We have the Priestess Remembrance Retreat coming up in August in Ireland. A women's journey of embodiment to reclaim and rebirth the priestess within. We're going to go to sacred sites and have our own beautiful manor with local organic foods. Join Laura Swan and I in August in Ireland. Please reach out if you have any questions. We've all had times in our lives where we felt like our light was really faint, even wondering if it was completely gone out altogether. I know I have. The truth is, beloved, our light is always there. It's always available to us and always will be. The world needs us to rise up and to shine your beautiful light. Nothing good comes from shrinking. Believe in yourself. I love this quote from Rumi. Wherever you stand, be the soul of that place. In order for our light to grow and expand our consciousness, it's vital that we do our inner work, our shadow work, and release limiting and self-sabotaging beliefs. Being willing to look at them, shine a light on them, and then find ways to release, such as journaling and other practices. To maintain our light as we experience things in our lives that we perceive as good or bad, balance and being present is important. And we can do this with daily meditation as we examine our inner landscape and various mindfulness practices, taking time to ground and center. Otherwise, we can tend to lose ourselves in the busyness of life. If we look at the wheel of the year, it starts with Samhain. Some call it Halloween, the end of October. We're invited to go inwards first in order to come out and shine as we move into spring and summer. It's vital to allow ourselves time to, of course, grieve and process and to pause, whatever needs to come up and move through us. And then when we do that, we become even brighter. As we look at this, it's so many models in life. The lotus flower coming up through the muck, or the butterfly developing through the process of the metamorphosis. In order to shine your light and allow your best self in the world, the first step is to recognize your own light, your own brilliance, and believe in yourself. Self-acceptance is so important. Loving all parts and aspects of self, your strengths and your weaknesses, your quirks, and this is an inside job. You're the only one that can truly do this. Be true to you. There's no one else in the world like you. So stop comparing yourselves to others. Just be the most beautiful, best version of yourself. See the beauty and the light in others. And know that when you see this is just a reflection of you. Allow your body language to express you sharing your light. If you notice that you walk around with your shoulders round over, your head low, I invite you to stand tall, your spine straight. I love the TED Talk by Amy Cuddy. Find your tribe. You'll know the minute you have your tribe because they celebrate your light, celebrate your successes, just as you do for them. You cheer each other on, and it's just caring and inspiring without judgment. Be willing to accept praise and compliments gracefully. Allow yourself to receive without deflecting or refusing. Speak your truth with love and empowerment. And if you feel called to compliment another, then do so. Speak your truth. If you need to say yes, say it. If you need to say no, say it. To shine your light brightly, it's important that you come from a place of being filled up. So take some time each day to do what you love. Dance, sing, paint, write, run, drink, be merry, with lots of self-care is really important, because if we come from an empty well, it's hard to have our light shining. If we have plenty of self-care and we're nourished, our light can shine and we can be of service to so many. So I invite you to find whatever your daily self-care practice is, whether it's exercising and healthy food, salt baths, being with friends, whatever that is out in nature, make this your daily practice. Do what brings you joy. Allow joy. It's so easy to take ourselves too seriously and get caught up in the mundane. And when we step into our joy, it allows us to put things back in perspective. And when you're sharing your light and feeling your own joy, you're inspiring others to do the same. Be true to yourself and let go of people, jobs, things, places that are not in alignment with you and that keep you stuck from sharing your light. Shine it. Do not apologize. Release any guilt or shame that you carry for shining your light, because that is what the world needs. And I love this song. It's such a good reminder, and I love to sing it with the kids. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. The closing ritual exercise that I invite you to do today is to get pen and paper and give some space to ask yourself these questions. Who am I to shine my light? Put pen to paper and see whatever needs to come through. And then, who am I not to shine my light? Each month, I leave free new moon meditations. Head over to amandacollins.com. There you'll find the registration link. If you would like to be the next review that I read, please head over to iTunes and leave me a 5-star review. I would be so grateful. If there's someone in your life that you feel could benefit from this episode, please share it with them now.
Thanks, beloveds, for joining us today. Please come over to amandacollins.com to continue the conversation and get access to all my podcasts, blogs, and videos. Did you enjoy this podcast? If so, please subscribe to the Amanda Collins podcast on iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Feel free to pass this podcast on to your friends. That helps us get incredible guests to share their secrets for an inspired and joyful life. If you want more great resources, come over to amandacons.com and join my mailing list for all my latest content. Thanks so much for listening. Until next time, I'm sending love